One thing I like to see, it's a man with a hearty appetite.
Ah, well, you know what they say about the condemned. Eat up, eat up.
Pardon?
Oh, it's just my way of saying you sure are a good cooker, Mrs. Whitaker.
Well, thank you. I've had long enough to practice it. Why have you two put the chair and the ottoman in this funny position, and what's the bed pillow doing on it?
Oh, Lloyd doesn't sleep with a pillow. You see, he thinks it's bad for his posture.
Yeah, somebody told me that once.
Oh, well, people do get the funniest ideas.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to do your laundry for you.
Oh, no. You don't have to do that, Mrs. Whitaker. I'll do it.
Oh, no, Lucy, you just stay right where you are. I want you to relax and enjoy yourself. This is your honeymoon, and I want you to enjoy it, even if you do have to go to work down at that diner. Now, at least while you're here, you're going to be taken proper care of. Let me do that for you.
Well, that's very sweet of you. I don't know how to thank you.
Yeah, you've really been wonderful. We both thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, that's all right. I remember what it was like to be young and in love. I wish you two could stay that way forever.
Me too.
Lloyd. Lloyd.
Oh, hey, whoa! Come on, girl, what are you trying to do? Leave coffee and eggs in my lap?
I want to leave you, period.
You're asking for a divorce?
Don't you ever take advantage of a situation like that again. I mean it. I know we have to pretend that we're married, but you're not going to force me into an embarrassing situation like that again. I won't take it, Luke. I'm telling you, next time, I'm going to blow the whole thing.
Ooh, my. Looks like a little taming of the shrew is in order here.
Wipe that stupid grin off your face and you get out of that bed.
I'm not wiping anything off my face. Do you mind?
In fact, I think if you'll find me the black book, this position is very conducive to decoding. As a matter of fact, with the eggs and everything all over me, I think the whole position is very good for the work process.
You're hopeless. You're absolutely hopeless.
No. I'm absolutely hopeful. And I'm serious, baby. Give me the black book. I think we were on to something last night.
Hey, but I'm not getting back in that bed with you.
Hey, who asked you to? You know what I mean? Why don't you just lay down on the chair in the ottoman there? See what you've been missing. Give it a try. Eat your heart out.
Where did you put it?
I don't know. Try one of those drawers over there. Oh, boy.
I can't find it.
It's got to be here. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Tell me not to panic. You're the one who's panicking.
I can't remember what I did with it. What did I do with it?
Well, just remember where you put it.
I know where I did. Oh! Laura. She's got it.
She who?
Mrs. Whitaker, she's got it. I put it in a sock. I stuffed it in my shoe. She's got it. She's got the book.
Oh, no. What if it's something else?
What do you mean? What do you mean something else?
Don't you remember what we said before, that the hitman doesn't have to be a man? It could be a woman. Someone who looks very innocent, like a little old lady.
You mean Mrs. Whitaker?
Well, it could be, couldn't it? It is possible.
Just get dressed, Laura. Here. Get dressed. Fast.
Doesn't make a speck of sense. Just nothing but a lot of chicken scratches and gibberish. Oh, hi there. I was on my way to return this up to you. It fell out of your laundry.
Well, thank you. I couldn't figure out what happened to it.
Well, I looked at it. Certainly is a strange book. What is it, some kind of shorthand diary?
No. Actually, it's some business notes that I've taken through the years. Nobody else would really understand what it means.
You can say that again.
Oh, I forgot to get the breakfast tray.
Oh, that's all right, dear. I can go up and get it later. Why don't you join me and have a cup of coffee while I finish sorting the laundry?
Thank you. That's okay. I can help for us.
Oh. What kind of work do you do, Lloyd? I don't think you've ever told me.
I'm a computer analyst.
Oh, is that what that little book is about? Computer things?
Yes, ma'am. It's all kinds of stuff that I used to feed into my machines, you know.
Oh. My, imagine keeping something like that. And that was your last job?
Yes, ma'am, it was. Thank you, baby.
Where did you work?
Oh, I don't know, all over, I guess.
Oh, where's home?
Well, I've always felt that home is where the heart is, and after I met Lucy here, I knew that that was true, because as far as I'm concerned, when I'm with Lucy, I am home. That's how I feel.
So do I.
Well, that's sweet. What kind of work are you going to go back to? Computer things again?
Yeah, I guess so. That's what I'm trained for. You know, you are such a good cook. I really hope that you'll give Lucy some of your recipes before we leave here.
I'd be pleased. How long do you plan to stay in Beecher's quarters, then?
Well, we haven't
Very
really
long.
My wife's kind of anxious to get back down on the road.
Well, I'm sure she must miss her hometown. Don't you, dear?
Oh, I don't know. Port Charles isn't really my hometown.
Port Charles, did you say?
Now, Lucy, your mama and papa didn't live in Port Charles since you were just a little tiny baby. Now, let's don't bore Mrs. Whitaker with all those stories about how you moved all over the country because your papa was in the military.
I'm not bored at all. I like to find out all I can about people. It's better that way.
Honey, why don't you see if you can help Mrs. Whitaker with what she's doing here?
Yes, of course. May I give you a hand?
No need, dear. I can manage just fine.
Well, is there anything else that you'd like done?
No, this is your morning off, and I told you I wanted you to relax and enjoy it. We get little enough rest as it is. Whoever said a woman's work is never done certainly knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now, don't you ladies be chauvinistic. I mean, nobody's work is ever done. Isn't that right, Louis?
Yeah.
Well, it should be. Should be an end to everything. But sometimes you have to make it happen. Man, what's the matter with you two?
The gun!
Oh, this? It belongs to my husband. I clean it for him so he has it ready to hunt when he's ready to go. Now, get up off the floor from there.
Yeah, that's all right. You okay, baby? Are you all right? You sure?
Yeah.
My, I must have scared the daylights out of you two. You look as white as sheets.
I'm sorry. It's you pointed it at us. That's all.
Oh, I did? Oh, I didn't mean to. Mr. Whitaker's always after me about that. But I take care of it, so I know it's empty. I'm sorry to have scared you so much.
Oh, that's okay. It's, probably just me. I've been real nervous about guns since the war.
Oh.
I'm sorry that I screamed like that. I'm really fine now.
Well, I honestly think you scared me more than I scared you.
So you say Mr. Whitaker hunts, huh?
Yes, he enjoys it. Season starts next month. And he likes to have his equipment all spick and span when opening day comes around.
Yeah. What is it that he hunts?
Oh, deer, mountain lion. Brings home a lot of rabbits. If you two are still with us, why, you may just get an invitation, Lloyd. Of course, we can let you borrow a gun, but you'd have to get over that jumpiness of yours at the sight of a rifle. I've never seen such a reaction in all my life.
Yeah, well, it's just, you know, I mean, I had a very unpleasant experience in Nam, and ever since then, guns make me a little nervous.
Well, what happened?
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about it, Mrs. Whitaker.
Oh, well, if you're a veteran, why aren't you going to school? You're taking one of those training courses I hear so much about. Seems foolish of you not to take advantage of your veterans' benefits.
Yeah, well, I did that. I actually did. That's how I got into computer analyzing, but my heart wasn't really in it.
Oh, I see.
Lloyd, I know how you like to talk about your experiences and everything, but we better get going or we're going to be late for work.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, darling. Would you excuse us, Mrs. Whitaker?
Oh, sure, you go right ahead.
Thank you again for breakfast.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Yeah. Another time we'll talk about patriotism and the war and death.